We're back at SFA News right here at the Winter Fancy Food Show in San Francisco. With me, the smartest, nicest, best retailer that I know, Cathy Strange from Whole Foods Market, is with us. Cathy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Phil. It's always a pleasure to be here with you talking about all the new and exciting things going on here at the Natural Foods Show.
So tell me, could I know that you bring a whole bunch of people from Whole Foods Market here? You've had some meetings. I know the show's just opened, so you probably haven't had the chance to look at too much, but what are you hoping to find here? There's over 1,400 exhibitors. I would say that probably translates to at least 100,000 products. You know, when you look, you have one cheese exhibitor that has, 50 different cheeses, and so on. What do you hope that this year you can walk away from the Winter Fancy Food Show with?
Well, this being a specialty food show, and I misspoke natural foods because I hear specifically looking for natural foods. I always think in those terms. So what I'm looking for is trends that we've identified. So we're always looking for further attributes around products. We're looking for how is hyper-local translating. We're looking at new packaging. And as you were saying earlier, just to be inspired by being here, there's so much energy here that you just get caught up. It's an infection, and I think that's great for the industry.
Yeah, I agree. And in fact, I don't even know if you know this, but for my Forbes column, I think I was the first, after Whole Foods Market issued your trends, I wrote them up in Forbes, and to this day, or I guess last week I looked, it is still the #1 food trends article on Forbes for 2019's forecast.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah. Well, you did the work, I just,
Well, I think part of just our role in the retail environment is to stay ahead and to keep searching out what are those new things. I've seen a lot of very interesting directions around snacking that continues to evolve, plant-based. But what I'm also seeing is products without refined sugars, more around fresh fruit, a lot of accoutrements, and really it's inspiring to see what's going on, not only with that, but with new meat products. So it's really, you can get motivated. There's so many opportunities to meet the manufacturing partners, and it's just great to be here.
The other thing that I really noted in the Whole Foods predictions and Whole Foods in general is, while everybody's talking about local, you're talking about hyper-local. You just mentioned it. That, I mean, I always joke when people say, what's local? And I say, grown on the planet. It's pretty meaningless now. Yeah. But you really, with your foragers and you yourself, really look out for these small companies, these hyper-local companies that are doing something really cool that you can partner with. I'm sure that there's a number somewhere, you might know it, but I've got to say that both here at the Fancy Food Show as well as every other food show, Whole Foods has probably made thousands of companies that wouldn't exist today if you didn't reach out and help them not just by putting them on the shelves, but really nurturing them and curating them and say, hey, switch your packaging this way and do this a little bit and so on. And I think, a lot of people a year or so ago were very concerned that Whole Foods being taken over by Amazon would lose that. And in fact, what I see is I see more of an emphasis on that than ever before. And, Amazon really is about personalization. I mean, that's what that humongous, company has done. And now being able to translate that into a supermarket, and especially with Whole Foods, I think that's so cool.
Well, it's being about what the consumer wants and consumer driven. And we do see that connection. And when you say hyper-local, yes, it's even down to specific markets. One manufacturer, maybe only in one store, those innovative products and that commitment, the entrepreneurial spirit that maybe don't understand the business side of it, and the ability to create a partnership. What I think we're very excited is this year, we're going to introduce all new communications and marketing around local. So you're on the cutting edge of releasing that information, Phil. We're very excited about it.
No, I think that's great. And also, to your point, where you have these companies, and the number is somewhere around 15,000 new products get introduced every year. About 1,500 actually get on the shelves, and 3 years down the road, maybe 500 are still in existence. So without people like you helping them, their risk of failure is much greater. So for you to really become the curator, be the stewardship of the food world, and help them succeed, that's so cool and so fabulous.
We're so excited. Over the past 2 quarters, we've introduced 1,800 local items.
Okay.
We're really committed to that. And I think being able to partner to tell that story in an environment where a team member can have that one-on-one communication really represent, and also the ability that if that product is successful, to help that partner grow. A good example, Bonnie's Jam out of North Atlantic. Oh my God, this amazing product. And we introduced her across all stores this fall, and everyone's just embraced that product. So clean, it's so few ingredients, and just the quality
and the flavor
of it.
and the aroma.
Incredible.
And also, last question, because I know you're busy and your team members are waiting for you, and so on. Very exciting news coming out. I guess it was 2 weeks ago that you're going to add another 400 stores. You're going to double the amount of Whole Foods that are available here in the U.S. So those geographical areas that we're a little too far away from Whole Foods. Now, you're going to be everywhere, both online and home delivery and in-store. It's an exciting time for Whole Foods Market.
Incredible. I'm sure you're aware from our long partnership, I was in store number 11.
Yep.
And then to get to this point where we feel we have the ability to bring good, high-quality food that reflects our commitment to natural, organic, and also growing that whole platform to get people really good food all the time. We're really proud of that, and we look forward to the growth.
And also, I'm sorry, I keep you for one more question. But what people don't realize, they go into a Whole Foods and they see the pizza, they see the sushi being made and so on. But if you took the food service operation, the grocerant, if you would, out of the banner of Whole Foods, and you called it Whole Foods Restaurant, you'd be one of the top 10 restaurants in the country.
Well, I think that's something that most people don't realize. But yes, the way that our prepared foods department, with their high quality ingredients and innovative products, it would be right in that platform.
I buy the Whole Foods pizza at the Whole Foods in Venice, California all the time. I love that.
Thank you for that.
I love that. Well, Cathy, thanks so much. Have a great show. And we're going to take a break. When we come back, even more right here from SFA News.